Hi everyone, my name is Marian, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel and just click down below. Today we're going to be talking about, drumroll,
Drum roll.
toxic friends. Let me repeat that again.
Toxic friends.
So listen, we all know that for us to become our best self, we all want to become our best self. Like, even the toxic friend wants to become her best self. Anyway, in order for us to become our best self and for us to become the successful, strong, amazing, confident women that we already are on the inside, we know that we need to be staying away from these kind of people. And toxic friends are basically one of those people that literally demolish your self-esteem. Yeah, so here are going to be some of the experience that I personally went through. And basically, I'm not going to specifically talk about the situations, and I'm not going to specifically talk about the things that have happened to me, but I am going to be giving you guys the signs of a toxic friend. So just continue watching on. Number one, so the one that always gossips about others. Let me tell you something, girl. If this person is gossiping to you about others and is giving you a headache, but you just don't know how to say it to her, let me tell you that this person is probably also gossiping about you behind your back. She's been doing it for a while now. So let's say right now, if you're out with your friend and you were just with another friend right now and you just left her, this friend will actually come to you and will be like,
oh my gosh, did you just see what she was wearing? Oh man, she looked butters. Like, why are we friends with her? Like, why are we friends with her?
that's the kind of shit she will say to you. Number two, the one that always has something to say. Like, she's always criticizing someone, whether it's on TV, whether you guys are outside and she sees someone, whether it's about you, she always has something to say about you. Like, let's say right now, if you say something good about yourself and you're proud because you've achieved something, this person will literally just come and like crush it like that. Like,
Just shut down. Like,
she can't be celebrating around her, because you better know she's gonna criticize your ass. So this kind of person, I wouldn't really say is absolutely the best type of friend you should be having around, because this person will ultimately affect your self-esteem in one way or another. And how are you supposed to get into your goals? How are you supposed to be your best self? How are you supposed to be silly and do whatever the hell you want when you got this person like lurking in the background there in the shadows?
Like, oh yeah, that's wrong. Oh yeah, this, yeah. Oh my gosh, like, look at you, look at your face.
Like, why? Like, why? Like, you don't need that in your life. Do you understand what I mean? You do not need that in your life. If you want to become your best self, you need to make sure that you clear every single thing and everyone that comes and tries to jeopardize your vision and your goal basically for success. Number three, the one who's always in competition with you. Like always. Like, she's like, if you're doing something, she needs to make sure that she's doing it better than you. Like, this person is literally always in a race. Like, she's getting ready to be in a race. So let's say right now, for example, you achieved something amazing right now and you go on to tell her, because of course you're thinking,
This girl's my friend.
you know, even though you know that she's been doing this in like for a while right now, like, you know, you go to her again and you say to her,
Yes, I've done this. I've just achieved this amazing thing. Oh my god, like, wow, like, yeah, be proud of me, innit, girl?
and she's like,
yeah, but yesterday I did this, and a couple of years ago, this is what I've done. So,
like, she always needs to one up you. Like, you get what I mean anyway. She always needs to one up you. She always needs to be better than you in some way. I'm not gonna lie to you, this person is definitely not a friend, because a friend is someone that is basically always going to support you regardless. Like, even let's say if you guys part ways right now and this person is not necessarily your friend anymore, or like something happened in life, this person won't maliciously, want to not want good for you, if you know what I mean. She won't want bad for you. And essentially people that are competing with you, they necessarily don't really want good for you, to be honest. And they want to like be better than you in many ways. So I've seen so many people that have this friend that literally is competing every time, and I just stop, girl, just stop. Number 4, a lot of people actually disagree with this one, but I've personally experienced this type of friend, and I don't think it's good for your own personal self-growth. The insecure friend. Basically, this is the friend that is always like insecure about herself. Like, she's not just like coming up to you and just being like, look, this is how I feel about myself, and wanting to improve. Let's say right now, if you've got something good to say, she's always bringing in a dark cloud to the table. Like, she's always got something negative to say like about herself, and she's like comparing herself to maybe you or maybe someone else, and it's continuous. This could drain your energy, and this could literally, like, I'm not even gonna lie, this could actually just harm you as a person, like energetically. It will drain you. It will drain the life out of you, trust me. And I'm not saying that this person's bad. I'm not saying that this person could potentially not be a good friend. This person could potentially be a great friend in the future. But this person really needs to have time to actually work on themselves and work on their self-image and how they feel about themselves, and learn to basically deal with that on their own in order for them to become a better friend, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying the person that's insecure. We're all insecure in some ways. I'm just talking about the person that's always bringing something to the table about herself. Like, let's say if you talk about something great that you've done, she's always got something to say about herself to kind of bring the energy down. How are you supposed to share with this person? How are you supposed to basically talk about when you're winning and all of this and you're doing great? How are you supposed to talk to this person about anything? You can't. Number 5, the person who always leaves you when you need her the most. Listen to this. I'm not saying you should be dependent on someone. I'm just saying this is the friend that whenever she wants something from you, she will pick up the phone and she will call you. But when it comes to you wanting something or you needing something from her, like for example, you wanting to ask her for something, she literally will ignore your call. She will not, like, it's all about her. Like, literally, like, if she needs something, she'll call you. If she wants to talk about something, she'll call you. Like, she's your best friend when it comes to that. If there's something great happening in your life, she is there. Like, she's the first person in line. Yeah. But when it really comes down to hard times and times where you actually need a real friend, she's not there. And that's not really, I wouldn't really call that a friend. I would maybe call that an associate or like an acquaintance or something, but I wouldn't really call that a friend, because a friend is like, has a deep meaning to it. A friend is someone that, you know, will cherish you, will support you, will be happy for you, and is there to actually support you through the hard times and the good times. I'm not saying a friend could also be someone that you've lost contact with for a couple of months, because especially when you're a mum, you don't really have time for that. Like, do you know what I mean? You don't really have time to meet up all the time and stuff like that. But you know your friend has the best interest for you, and you know that your friend is not that kind of person who will just like drain your energy and your resources literally whenever they need it. But when it really comes down to actually being a friend, they're nowhere to be found. Anyway, those are the 5 signs of basically a toxic friend. And trust me, there are too many other signs as well of someone that could be toxic. If someone has any of these traits, it's not necessarily that person is completely a toxic friend. No, it just might be that, you know, they need to kind of like work on themselves in certain areas, and that's what friendship is for. Like, you guys need to talk about it, and you guys need to be able to overcome this together, if you know what I mean. But if this person's showing a consistent amount of this behavior and an excessive amount of this behavior, trust me, it will literally affect who you are as a person. It will affect your self-esteem. You won't be able to go for your goals and your dreams, because think about it, in the beginning, when you're going through that harsh stage of working on your goals, or let's say you want to put yourself out there more, you want to start a business, how are you supposed to do that when you have lack of support around you, and you have people telling you that it's not going to work, and like people, you know, draining your energy in many different ways? How? Like, trust me, it won't. You need to have faith, and you need to have self-belief, and the only way that you can have that is literally by having good people around you and supportive people around you. Not perfect people, but good people. So thank you very much for listening to this YouTube video. And please, if you really like this, just press the like button. And also please subscribe, because I'm going to get so many more topics to talk about, such as boundaries and so many other things that I've implemented in my life. Also on how to basically love yourself. Anything to do with that, I'm here. So thank you very much, and thanks for watching. Bye.